Okay, welcome. Now, those of you who follow my YouTube channel will realize this is the very first actual workout video that I'm putting together, and I hope that you find this helpful. We're starting off with the calf press. Now, I'm doing a calf movement, but on a standard leg press machine here. What you'll find with this workout is that it is edited into short segments of each of the exercises. Some of them multiple sets, some of them maybe just the one set. It is edited, so you can see there I just finished the one set and have moved on to the other. I might also edit out little snippets where somebody's walking across the screen. You just saw somebody's legs underneath the machine, and I edited the part out of it where you would see their face, just to be respectful of other people who were training at the time. This is filmed at Clissold Leisure Centre in Stoke Newington, very close to where I live. So moving through these sets of calf press, often this is done when you don't have access to an actual calf raise machine, a standard calf machine, either sitting or standing, and there are neither of those machines within this gym, so I go with the leg press as a good calf movement. The workout that I'm doing today is covering calves and core exercises. I thought that would be a good one to start with. In this particular gym there are two different leg presses, and you could do a calf press on either of them. They're both very similar. So this is moving on to the last set, and after this one I was attempting to do a stretch, trying to figure out a camera angle that you could actually see me stretching, so you'll see that briefly at the end of this. I'm going for roughly 12 reps per set. This is the last one, so I end up doing a few more than 12, taking the muscle to failure. So you really feel that burn within the calf muscle. You can see that final blast of effort to really work those calf muscles. And then, like I say, stretch for the calf. I couldn't quite figure out an angle without having to move the camera, so you can see what I'm doing though. It's just taking 1 foot back, leaning forwards to feel that stretch in the lower leg. Then on to the next exercise, which is a hanging leg raise, working the stomach muscles. Just simply curling the knees in towards the body. Really good on forgetting the stomach muscles. I'm doing this fairly early on in the workout so that my arms aren't tired and I can really focus on getting a good crunch in the stomach muscles. One like this, I'm not using extra resistance. I'm just trying to do as many repetitions as I can with this exercise. Hanging leg raise, just hanging off a bar that allows you to stretch fully from the hand grip to the floor. So my toes actually touch the ground briefly, but I was still able to do that exercise. Now I'm moving on to a reverse crunch using a cable. So I've actually attached ankle straps to the ankles. That then attaches to the cable. It's a single cable with a hook that clips into both ankle straps. You don't use a lot of weight in this one, so it's only 2 or 3 sets. I usually recommend starting with no weight. In fact, I haven't shown that, but you would normally do one without the cable attached. Tried to show you that from 2 different angles, from more forwards and then more sideways. So you can see it's a fairly small movement. Now on to one of the many abdominal machines they have in this gym. This is a type of crunch maneuver. These kinds of machines are good at working the stomach muscles. There's nothing wrong with them. If you're feeling that burn in the stomach, then it's definitely working. Doesn't need to be a big movement. Think more in terms of the stomach muscles contracting, so the bottom part of the rib cage coming towards the top part of the pelvis or hip bones. So there I am, just changing the weight of the back, slowly increasing the resistance until the final set where we do as many repetitions as possible. Progressive overload, slowly adding resistance to the muscle so that over time it adapts and gets stronger. Remember that between these resistance workouts you must rest that particular muscle group at least a day. When you start moving into more of a split routine, even longer than that, giving them even more time to rest and recover, that is essential to the muscles getting stronger and changing shape over time. Like I say, I've edited little clips where people walk past, so when doing this exercise, there are one or two people walking through that door you can see to my right, to your left. So up in the weight, moving into the final set of this. A machine like this with straps that go over the shoulders, it's a matter of just finding out what feels comfortable to you. Whether you're holding higher up towards the shoulders or lower down, that doesn't really matter as long as you're getting a good crunching movement out of the exercise. You can see that's the heaviest weight, really taking this into muscle failure. So we have so far covered calf muscle exercises. This is the front part of your core or abdominal muscles. Many different exercises for what we term the core area. Today we just focused on the front. There we go, those last few reps, really getting the most out of that. Then the next exercise is for the lower back, which if you like is the other side of that core area, so stomach and lower back area. Now this is often referred to as a hyperextension bench. Doesn't need any resistance. You adjust the seat height so it's comfortable on the front top of the thighs so you can get a really nice stretch. And you could use resistance, perhaps a plate or dumbbells in the hands. Today I'm not, I'm just doing as many as I can. And then at the end of this, you will see I just let the body hang forwards in what I think is one of the nicest stretches for the lower back. If you ever see one of these benches in a gym, if you don't even use this as an exercise for the lower back, I would hop on this machine, set it up just right, and do what I'm doing right now, just hang over that bench. It is the nicest stretch for the lower back. One of the nicest that I've ever found. I'm going to stay here for a few minutes, and today that is actually it.